limited by class, or Punch Pass memberships. Scroll up to Store and click Manage Memberships. Perfect Mind offers a range of memberships going from either unlimited memberships to limited by time, which would be your time-based membership, such as a 3 months or 6 month or a 1 year membership. And we also offer Punch Passes. To create a Punch Pass, click on New and Limited by Class. We are starting out of order a little bit here so that we can review every field that pertains to the limited by class. The next videos will dive in a little bit deeper into the complexity of the other types of memberships that we offer. Click Choose. Enter a name for your membership. We'll call this one 10 Punch Swim Pass. The name should reflect how many classes will be available on the actual membership. The more descriptive the name is, the easier it will be to sell it from the point of sale system and for your customers to locate the type of membership that they want to purchase if you make those available online. The next two fields pertain to services. While the first one is called Service, the second one, being called Additional Programs, refers to the same thing, a service as well. The service in the case of memberships will have to do with what types of classes you allow a patron with a specific membership to attend. If this 10 Punch Swim Pass grants the customer access to a public swim, which you've also created as a class in Perfect Mind, you could link this membership to the actual public swim class by creating a service that is attached to both the class and will be attached to this membership here. At a later date, you may want to come back to each membership to add a service to them. Show to. You can choose whether this membership can be sold online by setting it to public, or if you only want it to be sold internally. If you select the featured checkbox, it will convert this particular item to a tile icon. If you wanted to have this membership sold online, and you had multiple memberships sold, the bulk of your memberships would be shown likely in a table format. But if you check the featured checkbox, you would see that one membership, or the ones that you've selected this box for, set up as tiles above the table format where all the memberships are listed. Here you can enter a description for this membership. The questionnaire field. This is where you can request information from your customers at the time of purchasing this pass. A questionnaire will be a form that you can create where there will be questions and they can enter the answers. If the questionnaire is added to a membership and a staff member sells the membership, they will have to go through that questionnaire asking the questions to input answers. Some questions might be made mandatory, while others are not. We will look at creating a questionnaire in depth in the next video. The location is the location where this membership will be sold. You can also enter an image on the membership. Click Browse to locate the file to upload for this image. The membership type will reiterate the choice that you've made when you selected your new membership. You can change it to be limited by time, unlimited, or limited by time and class. Currently, we're only creating the limited by class membership, but you may want to look into the limited by time and class. Traditionally, Punch Passes do not expire, which means you can have somebody coming in with a 20-year-old Punch Pass, which will likely have to be honored. If you were to change your limited by class to a limited by time and class, this particular Punch Pass can also be expired. Because this is a 10 Punch Swim Pass, we will limit the number of lessons to 10. Account access is only for family memberships. This pass is meant to be used by a single patron, therefore we will leave this box unchecked. The payment amount is where you will specify a fee for this Punch Pass. Click Add Fee, and select from the drop-down menu the fee that you want to charge for this particular membership. Now, looking at the different fees that are configured, you can see the restrictions right from this drop-down. This means that if you were to select the adult non-resident membership fee, the criteria added to this fee means that the customer who will be able to qualify to purchase this membership will have to be a non-resident between the ages of 18 to 55. The family membership is for non-resident, but there is no age restrictions. This is a fee that we will assign to a family membership when we create it. All the other fees have age restrictions. There is only one that doesn't. You may want to consider creating a general fee so that you can attach it to your memberships without having any restrictions. This is often the case for a Punch Pass, unless you have age-based Punch Pass rates. For this example, I'll set the test fee, which can be renamed to a general fee. It's important to note, however, that you cannot add a fee right from this screen. If you are to start typing and complete this screen, the fee will throw an error on this page. You want to make sure to pick an existing fee from the membership, and if the fee needs to be added, you'll want to go back to the settings, billing, and fees to add your fee in order to be able to select it from the dropdown. We'll select our test fee and charge $50 for this Punch Pass. If the tax is included in the membership, you can click the tax included checkbox. Just keep in mind you'll have to add the taxes in the taxes field if you do so. If you want this membership to show up online and allow customers to purchase it, you'll want to check the online checkbox. Now, if we go back up, we actually specified that this membership is only meant to be shown to staff. If you want your memberships to be sold online, you'll want to make sure that both the online checkbox is selected and the Show To says Public. In this case, because we've specified it to be staff-facing only, we will keep the online checkbox unchecked. It's also worth noting that selecting the online checkbox now and setting this membership to be public-facing does not mean that the membership will show up online. You will still have to go and create a widget and attach that to your website in order for a customer to be able to purchase your membership. If a payment plan was available for this membership, you can click on the Add a Payment Plan to select it. This Punch Pass is meant to be paid up front, so we do not need a payment plan. If you wanted to add a discount to this membership, you can do so here. You can allow subsidies or a specific subsidy to be used when a client purchases this membership. You can also mention if this membership is tax credit qualified by checking this box. The last area that needs to be filled out is the GL account portion. Because we've specified all locations for this membership, you'll need to determine if you want to use custom GLs for all location, if you'll want to use number extension for all locations, or just use the same GL account for all the locations without any extension. In our case, regardless of where this membership is sold, we want it to be posted to the same GL account. Click on the GL account to select the GL for which this revenue should be recognized. Deferred GL account type will ask the same question. Do you want to use the same deferred revenue GL for all the location, or do you want to use a custom deferred GL for all the locations? We will keep it consistent across the board. Here you have to select a GL account for the deferred revenue. Now, even though we have to specify a deferred revenue account for a Punch Pass, you may want your Punch Pass revenue to be recognized immediately. In Phase 1, under the accounting settings, you had the option to specify how you wanted the revenue to be recognized for Punch Passes. The setting that you've specified for all locations for the Punch Pass deferral assignments will trump what is set specifically at the membership. The default deferral option is none in this case, which means that we will be recognizing this Punch Pass and any Punch Pass created in Perfect Mind immediately. Specifying this deferred revenue account, if you are recognizing your Punch Passes as cash-based, will not affect your revenue recognition, but is more of a way to make sure that deferred revenue never gets missed in Perfect Mind. Lastly, you can check the Use Event GL. If you were to enroll a customer into a course, and one of the extra items available to purchase at the time of enrolling into a course was a membership, this particular membership, you can check this box so that the revenue gets posted to the same revenue GL account on the course. Once completed, click Save.